Peace. Baba Kilindi here. Good. Hope everyone's having a wonderful and productive day. I'm here speaking about the 2017 Women in Entheogens Conference, October 13th, 14th, and 15th in Cleveland, Ohio. The monumental conference that has everybody talking, and it's going to be something special. Don't miss this conference. There are some that you can miss, but don't miss this one, because we're going to be dealing with true and legitimate female spirituality from an entheogenic point of view, because entheogens are how we get access to the multiverse, to the land and realm of the ancestors, to the underworld, the triple thick darkness under the Planck length, where the Neteru Ansar or Osiris dwells, and where our souls are. The energies and the power and the understanding of how we get to these realms is through the entheogenic plants that our ancestors used to do the things that they were talking about, and they left for us as a legacy. But the difficulty is that we don't understand that they were using psychedelics and hallucinogens when they're talking about other worlds and other creatures and all of these different types of things that going along that we have in museums now, and that we don't understand what they are, how to use them, or how to access the power of them. We have become religious people. I don't care what you're doing, you're a Christian, and Christian sensibilities, Christian moralisms. So, if that's what you want to be, fine. But for the seeker, for the person who wants to go into something real, into experiences that are more real than your everyday waking life, but in the realms of power, in the realms of where things are possible, where all the things that are in legend that people talk about in their books, the mythologies of Zeus and Asgard and the Yoruba pantheon and on and on and on. They're there, they're real, they exist, and you can experience them. Your brain, your mind, your consciousness is multidimensional. There are gajillions of different experiences and dimensions and all those things that, that we seek to understand are there and available to you on a long Saturday night with a few grams of mushrooms or some DMT or some 5-MeO or some salvia or different things that are part of our legacy and our heritage and our understanding of power and how to access that power. So we're not talking fantasy here. We're talking for the people who have a true seeker's heart, seeker's mind, and courage. How can you go on the internet and Google this and Google that, and I can run around for decades saying mushrooms, mushrooms, and mushrooms? Can't you go at least check it out and see that, number one, the mushrooms that I've been talking about for a long, long time, they're non-addicting. You can't kill yourself with them. In other words, you could eat a basket full and not kill yourself. You'd get sick and throw up. Yeah, but that's being sick and throwing up, and nobody's going to eat a basket full. But the thing is that it's virtually impossible to kill yourself with mushrooms. Maybe if you got 100 pounds of mushrooms encased them in a concrete block and somebody dropped it on your head, mushrooms would kill you along with a little bit of concrete, but mushrooms can't kill you. They're non-addicting. In other words, you don't have to worry about being as if you were addicted to heroin or something like that. As a matter of fact, mushrooms at certain doses will get you off of heroin, will get you off of smoking cigarettes, will cure your depression, all of those different type of things. But that's not my thing. That's not my area of dealing with mushrooms. That's the clinician's area of dealing with mushrooms. They deal with your post-traumatic stress syndrome and your depression and fear of death and all those different type of things that mushrooms do address and are a powerful tool in those areas. But I address the mystery. I address the high dose and being able to go into the realms of power, the places of legend, encountering and speaking to what people have misconstrued as the gods, powerful, spiritual, transdimensional, interdimensional beings in the multiverse who know that we exist, are waiting to commune with us, are waiting to give us information, all of those things. But, folks, for some reason, they don't want to take the leap of faith. This is a thing of that I'm more powerful. You say you're more powerful than folks would know. You say you're a goddess. You say you're a god. You're all of these different type of things. Prove it to yourself, really. All it takes is one Saturday night at high dose, and you can see. You can be part of. You can be part of something bigger than this earth, older than this universe. And these things we'll be talking about. Well, I won't be talking because I'm not talking on the Women in Entheogens roster. It's all women, and they'll be talking from the women's point of view and their sensibilities, how women access the multiverse and how they traverse inside of there, the knowledge that they learn while they're there. So it's all about understanding and access truth about yourself, about your own consciousness, the things that you really want to do and really want to see and really want to experience. If you really want to do the things that you talk about, not the whole ritual and trappings of this whole thing, not the outside